They need to attack, indeed. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to all deciding game number 5. Rubenstock, the number 10 seed, against Sacrifice, the number 7 seed of this tournament. We went into 4 or actually 5 very interesting games before. Sadly, I did drop for game number 5 and we needed to restore but couldn't make it happen. So we are doing a total restart out of this game, and we are a Spanish war again on double Arabia. We have Rubenstock starting in the gray, in the south, and yeah, trying to get up. It's the production facilities super early, obviously. Sacrifice in the north, playing in the blue. Let's see how they're starting. Rubenstock is starting with 2 stables, 6 racks at the left hand side, and 3 stables, 3 racks at the right hand side. Let's take a look at what Sacrifice has in store for us. It's 4 stables, 5 racks and 1 castle, and it is 1 stable, 6 racks and 3 castles on the right hand side. So let's take a quick look at the map. Are there any reas? Yes, we have 1 re for everyone, and for this special situation we did extend, or the admins did extend, the restart possibilities from 2 minutes normally in deathmatch tournaments to now 4 minutes. So we wanted to have the long game and not get anything decided by an unfortunate start or an unfortunate spot. So I think that's an option to guarantee longer games, and both players deciding to not rush at all. The Rubenstock was just a better population here, 80 to 60, securing the hill in the middle, and Rubenstock is saying, okay, what for? Restart, Sacrifice says. And not 100% sure why he did that. A lot of hills in the middle for Rubenstock, and he was already controlling them, did have his gold spots, and yeah, all the gold spots of Bastion or Sacrifice were offensively, and the extra gold spots, the 2 extra gold spots, were behind Rubenstock, so he was heavily in favor when it comes to gold. Pop was 85 to 70, so a bit of a better start there for Sacrifice, and a bit of a better start for Rubenstock. And Sacrifice did restart. So Sacrifice lost his 1 single restart, and we are jumping back into the normal lobby so that you can see how the delay is counting down. Okay, I kind of felt like one would restart, so I did not get overhyped here, but full hype mode will start any second now. I should maybe try to drink something just quickly, but no. Exactly, they will play only 1 single game now as a decider. Exactly, the chat got it right, and yeah, the hype is real. It's such an important game for both players. Rubenstock I felt like he had the better start. Let's see how those players will play it out now. All deciding game number 5. Who will advance into gold stage? It is Rubenstock against Sacrifice here. Rubenstock in the gray, playing the north and right hand side, compared to Sacrifice in the blue trunks in the south and west hand side, or west side, left hand side. So front gold again for Sacrifice, as you can see here and here. Unfortunate spot for him. Let's see how much rushing we will see. We will have 2 stables, 4 racks for Rubenstock on one side, 3 racks, 1 stable, so a lot less production facility this time. Bass already starting with 4 stables, 5 racks and a castle, and 3 racks, 2 stables and 3 castles. So pretty similar build up for Sacrifice again, who was a bit slower but obviously is getting earlier to heavy elite conquistadors, so probably the most cost efficient unit you can build on these situations. So More of a chill start, both players opting for not going any raids, and we have a pause again at 3:52, so maybe Rubenstock did see, maybe I want to reset again. Let's take a look at this gold spot. It is quite reasonable, most of the gold spots are offensive. Let's see, oh, the 2 extra gold spots now are in favor for sacrifice, so maybe that's the reason he might have considered pausing and looking at the map and trying to see if he wants to restart this or not. Let's see now, first rating, it's kill statistic 1 to 2 at 3 minutes 7 seconds here. Now first blood when it comes to more villagers. More siege workshops, Rubenstock, maybe a bit better today when it comes to siege workshop. Yesterday in the first attempt of this match he was lagging a bit when it came to getting a lot, and it was just a normal pause, so game will continue most likely. He was lagging siege workshops and rams a bit, and we're at 4 minutes, so this is live. Now this is an all deciding game. This decides who's going to Gold League, who's going to Silver League, who is playing for 1k first prize, or who's going down to Silver League and trying to fight for $150 against other great players. So let's see who is claiming the spot. For now, Sacrifice is leading 110 to 100 population, trying to get this hill, getting some villagers. This castle has to be on very, very high percentages, and Sacrifice is doing nice advantages on the left hand side. Oh, nice advancements, so to say. And Rubenstock is more trying to defend on the right hand side, a lot of Kongs and Rams, whereas he's building some Paladins and Halberdiers on the left hand side, trying to reclaim the hill. Nice fights for him. Now it is pretty even when it comes to kill and death statistics. Hasar did not even try to attack the villagers at the start. Feels like Rubenstock is trying to push the right hand side against the gold spot and trying to defend the left hand side for now, and this castle is up, and that's a nice positioning, and a lot of conquistadors should be pulled back here by Sacrifice, but not for now, and that's a nice first fight here for our Finnish player Rubenstock, who's now already pushing, having 2 traps out, having some rams out. Military count better for him. Bastion, like in the first attempt, a bit quicker when it comes to villagers, or not even a bit quicker. It's 53 against 33 villagers, so being ahead there by 20, and most of the pushes here for Rubenstock. Bastion already going back, nice food eco. You want to have this nice and early, but it isn't the worst thing to lose your main gold spot for now, because you have access to so many other gold spots for now. You're already going to another extended, or like a second or third one, and should go back to the other ones, but main push is still coming in heavily here. Rubenstock maybe overextending a bit there. No, actually it looks fine, fighting within the reach of 2 castles, but Conquistador still pretty safe, still having rams against no rams, so this time Sacrifice was pretty late when it came to getting the siege workshops up, but the distance was very close, and Rubenstock did get up the castles nice and early, so it was tough indeed. Pops are pretty damn even out now. And Rubenstock trying to be safe here, more TCs, more siege workshops, trying to control all the areas, and yeah, Bastion stabilizing at the sides, but he needs to heavily repair this castle. But repairing against 1 trap is an option, but the moment the other 2 traps start raining down, that will be tough indeed. Oh, there's another trap at the side I did not see yet. Where's all of Bastion's army? Oh, sneaking around some. Oh, that's a lot of villagers being denied there, and some ratings in the back as well, so that's very good for him here, but he's falling back a lot on his right hand side, but repairing the castle close to full HP again, trying to get up his nice army, now even being pop limit with 120 villagers, 70 military there, or obviously some more units in production, or a nice food eco, and that's looking like a very good food eco, having very little time, but only first row farms and very little gaps. Oh, those farms aren't the greatest. But now another big attack. A lot of Halberdiers, obviously not the unit you want to have in this scenario, but some onagers for help as well, trying to repair the castle. But now finally 3 traps raining down this castle, so this castle will go down for very sure. It's just a matter of time how long Sacrifice can hold it, and he lost his castle now. Bombard cannons being added, trying to kill the traps. Some onagers doing damage against the Conquerors, so that's nice for them. Now Rubenstock going down to 160 overall pop. Just yeah, the bad thing is that he just, oh god, this is such an intense will loss for Rubenstock. Sacrifice resources absolutely at limit, losing another castle. Now it's totally the reverse from yesterday when we had Sacrifice with so many more castles. It's now 7 castles for Rubenstock and 3 for Sacrifice, but no stone left. Let's see, 1 stone spot to be used. The other one was trying to get used, but denied for now. This one seems to be Rubenstock, if I'm not totally wrong. And he's holding for now. Let's take a look at Rubenstock's resources. Wood and food at the limit, 2.7k gold here, so that's reasonable for now. We'll be able to kill another castle for sure. If Sebastian is not sending all his paladins now pretty quickly. Actually, the traps are unprotected and should get killed before the castle dies. The next castle, 200 HP. The traps weren't able to get killed here by Sacrifice. Sacrifice still 190 pop, and he's heavily ahead when it comes to still this being denied. Oh god, for such a long time, and more villagers just running in their death there. And now Sacrifice, yeah, defending all his villagers here. He is getting up the nice eco and is back to mining 2 main gold spots. And Rubenstock still being denied here, and I'm very sure he did not see that. And this gold spot is being denied, this gold spot being denied. How is Rubenstock's gold income looking? He has some here, he has this main gold spot, but the rest is looking pretty slim. He has 122 villagers, 144 sacrifices. That's a bit too much, and he should think about either attacking pretty quickly or just sacrificing. Another pun. Sacrificing some villagers to get some more military population, but that's not the right thing what he's doing, because he's getting cleared up at the back and is camping at the front at the same time, so that's not the right thing to do. More siege workshops coming up and more castles. Oh god, hopefully, I was praying for it that we would go into the longer game, and we are getting it. Still all the 5 relics on the map, as you can see, and it is like 3 should go for Rubenstock and 2 should go for Sacrifice if we don't see something super crazy going on. But that's not the most important things for now. The most important thing is a push here of Rubenstock and Sacrifice alike. Rams going offensively, and both players seems to be losing all their Rams, but nothing else. Yep. Some conks going down maybe, and some paladins as well, so small losses here when it comes to non-ram units, but yeah, that was a very optimistic castle on the left hand side here, already in range of the hill and the traps there, so this will be tough to hold, but only 1 trap who's now shooting at the wrong thing, so yeah. Securing the castle and some more HP, and oh, the ram was actually attacking a conch, I believe, but did the splash damage to the trap. Quite weird. Not really sure if that actually is an option. Now the traps are going down here. Let's see, nice splash damage in this trap. Oh, 2 traps going down only by splash damage, so this castle will live. I did call it very optimistic, but it's living for now. Rubenstock only 150, now sending Kongs to his other side, knows that he cannot really do too much here, is pulling another castle to defend, and now sending all his units to the other side. And yeah, trying to get some more siege workshops up, and now he's the one who's struggling to hold all his castles. Not really having the food eco to, or actually no eco at all. Look at those resources, trying to get everything on the map. And the kill statistic is in favor for sacrifice. Totally different story than we saw yesterday. Obviously his push on the right hand side did cost him a lot, and now it's getting pushed back. This is not looking good for sacrifice. This is looking good for sacrifice and not looking good for Rubenstock at all. Very slow on his second main gold spot, only standing some villagers now, losing more and more castles. It's getting evened out. It is 8 castles still for Rubenstock, but 2 castles more might go down. One did just go down here, so it will pretty soon be, I'd predict, even out, or maybe 1 advantage for Rubenstock here. Still struggling to get a nice and healthy military count here. Rubenstock only with 26 military. Let's see, and it seems to be monks, some Kongs, and some siege units. So not a single paladin or halberdier on the map here. Yeah, not really sure if that's the right option to go for Kongs only. Some paladins obviously would help out against the Rams. But now another ballsy castle for sure, trying to get this main gold spot from Rubenstock again. And yeah, Bastion just pushing all the sides. Rubenstock, he has 114 military, 114 villagers, but probably not enough if you ask me, when he's struggling so much with all resources and military count at the same time. And Bastion is continuing to push. This might be a shorter game than I was predicting like 10 minutes ago. Players asking how is it going for Rubenstock, and it's not looking too great for him. Struggling to get on his gold spot, struggling to get his food eco running. 115 villagers only. Let's see if he's producing. He's not really producing villagers, but he only had 30 food, so doesn't even really have the eco to afford villagers to produce more eco. So that's a very unfortunate scenario. This bombard cannon is going down, so that gives him a bit more time for the right hand side, at least till the trap is getting rerouted and is, yeah, getting the new attack move. Oh, nice attack now here by Rubenstock, clearing up something cost efficiently, but still the trap is living. And the other side is the one where he is really struggling, losing another castle, and now Sacrifice is leading by 3 castles. And castles are so important when it comes to map control in Double Arabia. Now Sacrifice getting his the main gold stuff of Rubenstock. Oh god, I need to take a look at the gold statistics, and it's 20k compared to 16k in favor of Sacrifice. So that's good for him. Rubenstock needs to build halberdiers now. I think that's the wrong option because he now has enough food, and Rubenstock is GGing. Oh no, please don't tell me that this was such an easy win for Sacrifice. Oh god, I would wish that he would have continued to play a bit more, but it was 140 pop, 70 military only, a lot of idols, very little map control for him, late on the gold spots. And I have to say, congrats to Sacrifice. Seems to really have stepped up his game here. And yeah, oh god, I feel so bad for Rubenstock now. Obviously, Sacrifice is absolutely deserving to go through here. Let's take a look at the achievement. Better kill statistics for Sacrifice here. More buildings raised, so much more ramps again. And was just quicker getting his eco up. And villager count better for Sacrifice, but that's not an important story. 2 relics for Sacrifice, 1 for Rubenstock. And yeah, Sacrifice saying the way Rubenstock controls really nice, 40 Kongs, and Rubenstock just instantly left the lobby, and I'm feeling so bad for him. The score now is 2-3 for Sacrifice. He is advancing to the gold bracket and is playing against the elite of AOC when it comes to naming Jitbar, naming Quendy Knowledge or Kellen, Interdimension, playing Praxis, and all the other great players. So Sacrifice was the probably favorite going into this series, but given how it ran out, I feel like so bad. I feel a bit responsible because obviously I did a drop and did tell the players to go back in a game where I thought Rubenstock was having the advantage, but I did want to cover all the games. We had more than 200 viewers yesterday, and did want to show obviously the final moments of either Rubenstock or Sacrifice advancing. I did just do that, but not how I wanted it to happen. So thanks for watching. Congrats for Sacrifice for advancing. To Sacrifice for advancing. It was absolutely a justified advance. He played great. Had 4 very intense games before. The 5th game was super intense. He still could have won it. He had 1 relic extra. Had still a lot of wood left. Was popped through 100. Was controlling a lot of the map. And yeah, absolutely the possibility to still win the game. And now he won it a pretty clean sweep here. I can't even continue speaking properly. The fields. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will continue with deep gold and silver bracket games. It's getting down to the very top players now. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time when it says Silver Cup or maybe even Gold Cup. Thanks for watching. Enjoy. My thoughts and feels to Rubenstock.